Okay, good morning, everyone.
For privacy reasons, please ensure that when you are on camera on Zoom is positioned to show only from your shoulders up. Please remember that if you have personal or private feelings for someone, it's important to choose the right time and place to express them. It's best to share such thoughts with friends or in a more private setting, rather than during the Zoom session. Remember to always read the program package ingredients to see if you are allergic to anything before tasting or touching any of the products, especially today. Thanks for your patience and understanding.
I'm so
Good
excited to be
morning.
here with all of you today.
Good
If you don't
morning.
know me already, my name is Caitlin, and
Hey,
I am the
Caitlin. Good
host of the
morning.
show. Oh,
Caitlin.
hello, along with your other host, Nimra, that you will meet soon. And this is Vishal. He's one of our co-hosts today. And we're so excited to be here with you, whether you're online or in person in our wonderful audience. We're excited to have you for the summer show because you guys are going to be in for a ride through time. Are you excited for this, Vishal?
Super excited.
Do you have a favorite time period?
I wanted to go in the past, in the old time.
Oh, in the olden days, yes. I think being in the past is really, really cool. But yeah, so this week we're actually going to be doing Time Travelers Week. And what Time Travelers Week is we're going to be going through different time periods. So we might be going to the Jurassic ages. We might be doing some caveman art type of things. So you guys will see what we're going to be doing. It's all cool and surprises. How do you feel about that?
Super excited.
Super excited? Okay, awesome. So I want to let you guys know what is on the agenda for today. So first thing we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing something called Building Your Best Self, which is every week we're actually going to be building on the fact that we're going to be using like building blocks. So today's building block is actually about, we're going to be doing something called speed friending, me and Vishal, which is all about building a connection. And since it's the first day of camp, I thought this would be something really cool for us to do. So it's all about making new friendships. And then we're gonna be doing something called 90s Zumba, which is actually for our Monday movement. And that is gonna be with Stevie. So you guys stay tuned for that. And then we're gonna be slowing things down with a skills workshop. And we're gonna be learning about social awareness and seeing ourselves through someone else's eyes. Do you think you have a favorite part of the show? What do you think it's gonna be?
It's going to be music and dance.
Music and dance. Okay, so I think you're excited for the Zumba session. And yes, Haley, we will be doing a cool down for you, so don't you worry. But yeah, guys, also make sure to, if you can, come in for the show in person so you can see how it is in our studio too. But then we'll just be doing our chat with us where you guys will get to ask us the questions. And yeah, that's going to be our show for today. So we're going to be taking a actually, before I didn't even introduce my co-host. I'm so sorry, I forgot about that. But I want to give an amazing shout out to all my co-hosts today. So today we have Vishal here. He's going to be our co-host for Build Your Best Self. We have Stevie on the side. You can't see him right now, but he's here. We have Aman too, and we have Nelani that's not here today, but she'll be in tomorrow. And they're going to help us. They're going to bring the energy, the passion, and everything like that. Are you going to bring the energy? Yeah. Thumbs up? Yes? Okay, awesome. So let's take a big breath in through our nose, out through our mouth, let all those nerves go. And I'm going to ask Vishal the question of the day. So Vishal, if you could travel back to any moment in your life, past or future, just for a few minutes, what would it be and why? And make sure to answer in the chat, guys. I want to see, and even you guys in the audience.
Honestly, I just want to go in the past when I was born, in which place I was born, which hospital I was born. I want to experience that and see for myself how I was born and what was the time like at that time, very old time.
I think that's really cool. Like you want to experience like your own birth again or something. I think that's really cool. I think for me, somewhere I would want to go again, or I was saying actually to them before, like I would want to go back to Hawaii when I was in Hawaii and just experience that time again because it's just so beautiful there. So I think that is where I would want to go if I could travel to any point in my life. So with that being said, and first, Sujana, we're not doing a craft today, but that will be on Wednesday and Thursday. You guys will see the craft. So stay, like we have some really cool stuff coming up for this week. So let's get into our building your best self today. So we're going to actually start off with speed friending. And this is all about helping you build something which is called your foundation block. And for the first week of camp, it's by connecting you to new people and making new friends. Actually, me and Vishal just met. Yeah. Probably last week, right? Yeah. So we want to actually get to know each other and we want to build our best self that way and build a connection. So it's super important for you guys on screen to actually open up and share a little bit about yourself and start feeling like you belong, because belonging is the first block in building your best self. So let's ask Vishal a question. Yes. What does belonging mean to you?
See, belonging means, to know about yourself, like you can understand about yourself, your surroundings, to better judge and how to behave in the public.
Yeah. So maybe like kind of like fitting in, right? Yeah. So belonging is like being surrounded by people who accept you. It's about fitting in with those and being around those people that make you feel good about yourself. And why do you think belonging is important when you're trying something new?
See, first of all, you should fit in the crowd so that everybody likes you and start accepting you. So that's why belonging is very important to understand so that you can fit and gel with the crowd.
Yeah. And not only that, but like everyone's so different. So you guys are going to have people that accept you just for the way you are. You won't have to change a thing because you guys are perfect just the way you are. And there's going to be people in your life that just accept you and you won't have to change anything about yourself, but you're going to belong in that group. So I'm going to let you guys know what we're going to be doing for the task today. It's going to be so exciting. So speed friending, how it's going to work is I'm going to ask Vishal as many questions as I can in about 4 minutes. And with that time, I'm going to try to get to know him through speed friending. But you guys in the chat and in the live audience, I want you guys to try to answer these questions too, because I want to get to know all of you guys too. So are you guys ready to get started?
Sure.
Okay, let's go. Okay, so my first question to Vishal and all of you is, what's your favorite way to spend your day off?
Favorite way to spend day off is just going out, swimming, eating out in the restaurant, and going with the nature, because I love nature a lot.
Me too. You know where I love to go to High Park. Have you ever been to High Park?
Many times.
Yeah? Okay. What's your favorite spot to go for nature?
I just like, sit under a tree on the grass, on a sunny day, and it calms you down.
Oh, I see Sujana in the chat saying their favorite way is watching the World Cup, and Gabriel saying watching movies, browsing social media, and playing video games. I'm with you guys both. Like I like doing those things too, so that's really cool. Okay, next question. Let's try to get as many as we can done.
Yeah.
If you could eat one food every day for a week, what would it be?
See, I'm Indian. I was born in India, so I like Indian food. South Indian food is idli, dosa. I love a lot. It's like a pancake, rice pancake, and it's vegetarian.
Wow.
So I love, South Indian food a lot.
Wow. I see actually someone in the chat saying dosas. That's so cool. They agree with you. And I see someone else saying Filipino food. And I see, wow, a lot of people are getting to know each other in the chat. How about you guys in the audience? Ian, if you could eat one thing a day, what would it be?
Jimmy the Greek.
I knew it. Our audience said Jimmy the Greek. Which one? I know you guys love Jimmy the Greek. KFC, sushi. I would eat pasta. I see a lot of amazing things, guys. For me, guys, I'm a big foodie. I will eat anything you put in front of me. You can ask Patricia too. Like, I will eat anything. Okay. I like spicy foods, so I don't know. Okay, next question for you. Let's try to get this one done.
Yeah.
What's one thing that always makes you smile, no matter what?
See, if all people are smiling, it makes you smile.
Yeah, I agree.
If the atmosphere is, fantastic, just like we are sitting in a very nice atmosphere right now,
Yeah.
fantastic restaurant, it makes me smile. You forget your worries.
Yeah, so I guess being in a correct environment and stuff, I think seeing my dogs makes me smile. I see people putting mom, art, music, a lot of music. Yes, guys. Guys, we're gonna have some good music playing today, so I think that's good. Okay. If you can have an animal, okay, this one's kind of cool. If you could have an animal as a pet, even a wild animal, what would it be and why?
Honestly, first thing it came to me like a baby tiger,
Yeah.
baby bear. Just I can snuggle and hug it.
Yeah.
Not the adult, definitely a baby animal.
Yeah.
Baby.
Oh, a baby animal.
Yeah.
Okay, mine would be a cheetah, but I see some giraffes, some dogs in the chat. I'm not really sure. How about you, Adrian? What's an animal you would have? Turtles? Okay, turtles are cute. A unicorn, a cat, a dog. Wow. Lots of amazing things. So guys, we're actually going to end here with our speed friending because we only have 20 more seconds left, but we're going to be getting into Zumba. I hope you guys enjoy that. But I just wanted to say, guys, belonging is feeling accepted. This is your first building block. You guys all did it. I see you guys all answer in the chat. But thank you guys for answering, and we'll be back in just 2 minutes and get ready for a 90 Zumba jam where you guys all will have to pull out your dances. See you guys in 3, 2, 1. Sorry, I'm gonna dance my way in here and give you this.
Thank you so much. This is Kaylee just putting on our mics, and I'm hoping you guys could hear us better with these. Okay, perfect. So first we're gonna do a little warm up. So wherever you are, just stand up, stretch out a little bit, move your arms, move your legs, and just get ready to move, okay? So we're gonna start at the beginning with a little warm up, and we're gonna get some music going. Ready, Stevie?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So we're gonna start with a little bit of marching in place. Do you wanna start like this?
Yeah.
There we go. And the music will start up in just a second as well. fun. Thank you so much, guys, for joining us. And we're just going to take a little break and be back with another fun segment. Do you want to say bye to the viewers, Stevie? Bye.
Okay, so welcome back, everyone. I hope you enjoyed that Cuba 90s discussion and got all your energy out on the notes because we're going to slow things down a bit. And today we're going to be doing a skills workshop. This is basically helping you build on skills that you can use in real life. So today's skill that we're going to be talking about is social awareness and taking other people's perspectives. So what do you think social awareness? Do you think social awareness is talking to other people?
Yeah.
Yeah. And being in someone else's shoes? Yes. Okay, awesome. Vishal, what do you think? Taking other perspectives?
See, we all have to understand each other's opinion so that we can befriend each other. If you don't listen to others, you will not be a friend. So that's why listening is a very easy. That's why what let us do here.
Okay, so it means listening, interesting other people. Aman, do you think it means putting yourself in someone else's shoes?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Putting yourself in someone else's shoes.
Okay.
And what do you guys think it means in the chat? Your answer, your yes or no. Okay, so let's actually get into it. So the first question I wanted to ask you guys today is what do you think it means to see something from someone else's point of view? What do you think it means to see something from someone else's point of view?
So that you can understand like what the other person is thinking, right? And what he's feeling. If you don't understand other, then how you can talk to him?
So see what the other person is thinking. Okay. I have a lot of things. Hold on. Okay. Okay. So yeah. Okay. So and on it, do you think what do you think it means to see something from someone else's point of view? Do you think it means to actually like talk to them? Yes. Hold on.
Oh.
Well, yeah. Actually, okay. The next thing I want to ask you, can you speak of the time someone understood how you felt? And how did that make you feel? Aman, did you ever have a time where someone understood how you felt? Did your mom ever understand how you felt? Yeah. And how did it make you feel? Did you feel happy? Yes. Okay. So my Aman's mom understood how he felt. He felt happy because he was putting himself in someone else's shoes. How about you?
See, people can judge about you. Right now, how I'm feeling, people can judge me whether I'm excited, whether I'm nervous. So it's well within in our mind that people can judge you. So you should behave as you're the mirror.
Okay. So like being the mirror. So basically, yeah, like in my life too, I would also when someone else understood how I felt, it actually made me feel very, it made me feel better because when someone can understand how I feel, then I'm able to actually, then I'm able to actually be able to explain myself better, be able to communicate better and stuff like that. Okay, and why is it important to understand how someone else feels? Aman, do you think it's important to understand how someone else feels so then you can actually understand them better?
Yeah.
Yes. And how about you, Vishal?
See, the same thing. If you understand other people how they're feeling, then you can be with the crowd. So you are gelling with the crowd, you are understanding the crowd, and you are doing the same. You are matching the crowd. So your understanding is very important.
Yeah. And I want to hear what you guys are saying in the chat. What does it mean to actually take someone else's perspective? I want to see what you guys are saying for that. Okay, so we're gonna actually play a quick game with Aman and Vishal, which is called the Guess the Feelings exercise. And this one, even though we understood what taking on someone's perspective is, this is really gonna get you guys to actually fully understand it because we're actually gonna be doing an exercise for it. So how it's gonna work is we're basically I'm gonna give you scenarios today. And for these scenarios, you're gonna actually try to understand these scenarios from someone else's perspective. Okay? So, and I want you guys in the chat and also in the live audience to try to understand the other people's perspectives in these scenarios. So then you guys really get to feel how to put yourself in someone else's shoes. So the first scenario I'm actually gonna give to Vishal. Okay, so Vishal, a new student just joined your class and doesn't know anyone yet. And they're sitting quietly at lunch. How do you think they might feel?
See, the student might be very nervous. His first day of his school or college, whatever you call. So some person has to come and talk to him and befriend him.
Yeah, that's very true. Maybe they're feeling nervous. Maybe they're feeling uneasy because they're doing something new. And this also relates to you guys because this is something new you guys are all doing over here. So yeah, that's what I think. And so I see someone else saying shy. Yes. Patricia?
I was just thinking because they're new members on our team.
Yeah.
I wonder how they feel being part of this team.
Yeah. How do you guys feel? How do you feel being part of this team?
Great.
Great. Okay, awesome. And Nimra, how do you feel? Like,
It's a new experience. It makes me really excited to, try and experience it. I'm very happy that I got to join this team.
yeah, so it's interesting trying new experiences. I see people in the chat saying maybe this person will feel happy, maybe they feel shy, maybe they feel sad and everything like that. And I think that they could feel all these emotions, but it's important to actually think about how other people feel when we're doing stuff and when we're thinking of other people. Okay, so the scenario number 2 is going to be for Aman. So Aman, a grandparent is trying to learn how to use something, but they're getting frustrated. Do you think they're feeling upset?
Yeah.
Yes. Do you think they're feeling maybe a little bit angry? Yes. Aman?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. And how do you guys think this person is feeling in the chat? I want to see how you guys think. Actually, I'm going to ask Adrian over here. Adrian, how do you think this person is feeling? It's maybe a grandparent learning to use a new technology and they're frustrated. How do you think they're?
Probably nervous.
Yeah, maybe they're nervous. It's something new that they never tried before. Yeah. How about you, Ian? And by the way, guys, I'm asking our live audience. How about you, Ian? How do you think they're feeling?
Sometimes they have escalators.
Yeah, okay. So it's something new. And it could be scary. So maybe they're feeling scary. So taking other people's perspectives is all about putting yourself in their shoes to see how they feel and everything. So one more scenario. Okay, I'll ask both of you guys for this one, Aman. So one more scenario before we get to our last part, which is chat with us. And the third scenario is a friend just started a new job or activity and everything feels new and a little bit scary. So what do you think they feel, Vishal? I'll ask you first.
And the person, want to learn.
Yeah.
The colleagues who have been working a long, they have to come in front of him and try to explain him and explain him everything.
Yes.
He's nervous.
Nervous, yes. Nervous is a good one. And what do you think, Aman? Do you think they're feeling a little bit scared?
Yeah.
A little bit anxious, maybe?
Yeah.
Okay. And what do you think they're thinking? If you put yourself in this person's shoes that just started this new job, what do you think they're thinking?
They're also thinking like what other people are thinking about them.
Mm-hmm.
So we all are thinking about us. Like we are thinking that we are not doing good. Maybe others thinking that you are doing good. So we all are thinking about others.
Okay. So they're maybe thinking about the other person. And I see people in the chat saying shy, sometimes shy. Okay, awesome, guys. So that is actually how we do it. So all of you guys here in the chat, in the live audience, my co-host and myself, today through these scenarios, we put ourselves in someone else's shoes. We understood how they're feeling without even being them. And yes, Patricia?
Thinking too, I learned something a few months ago.
Yeah.
A situation like this.
Yes.
And I remember hearing somebody else saying, "What do you need from me?"
Yeah.
That was their response.
Yes.
Like, what can I do, or what do you need from me?
Yeah.
I thought it was such a great way for somebody to give them an opportunity to articulate what they need.
Okay. Yeah, that is a great actually a phrase to say to people, guys, when you're not understanding maybe how a person's feeling. Maybe you can say, what do you need from me? Or what do you need me to do for you that can help you feel better? So yeah, guys, we all put ourselves in other people's perspectives. We understood how they feel now. And I want you guys to take the skill that we learned today into your everyday life. And actually, when you're in conversations with someone or they're telling you something important, put yourself in their shoes, because by doing that, you will be able to actually really and truly understand them. And that's even the best way to get through life. So with that, we're going to take a quick 2-minute break. Thank you guys for joining us for your skills workshop and participating. And we'll be back to answer your questions and talk to all of you. Bye. See you.
Welcome back. And for this part, I'm very excited because me and my co-host Stevie over here can get to answer your questions, and we get to answer a couple of ours. So are you excited, Stevie?
Yeah.
I'm super excited, guys. So the first question, Stevie, is what's one feeling you're taking with you after today's show?
I think about it, it will be a great feeling.
A great feeling is, are you happy? Are you excited? Do you feel fulfilled?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too, me too. In case you guys didn't know, it was also my first time here with all of the Life Lessons team, and I'm so, so happy with today's show. I feel so fulfilled and happy inside. And my co-host Vishal, which you guys have already met, it was also his first day. So Vishal, how are you feeling after today's show?
I'm also like a little nervous when I started, but now I'm feeling good and that I'm helping and I'm also learning.
Yeah, that's great. Me too, Vishal. Because at the beginning, I was also very nervous, but I'm so excited now, and I'm just so glad to be doing the rest of the show with you guys. So, Stevie, next question: what part of today helped you feel the most connected to others?
Doing the exercise.
The exercise? You like the exercise?
Yeah.
The Zumba dance, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was my favorite part too. Oh my God, was there a favorite song of yours from the 90s and stuff that you really liked?
I like Come On Barbie, Let's Go Barbie.
Yeah, the one by Aqua Girl, I think. I might be wrong, but I think it's by Aqua Girl. That's one of my favorite songs too.
Thank you.
Yeah. So during speed friending, did you learn something new about someone, and what was it?
How you could listen to others, be true to yourself.
Yeah, that's very true. You know, something I learned when I was in one of my classes, it was a pretty big word, it caught me off guard, but it's called cultural relativism. So it just meant that, hey, like just because you don't know about something, it means you get to learn about it. And just because someone's way of living might be different than yours, it doesn't mean it's right or wrong. Everyone just has different ways of going about things. What do you think about that?
Yeah.
Yeah, you agree with that, right? Me too, me too. So, how did it feel to have someone listen to you during a game or conversation today? Because we did a bunch of activities today.
It made me feel good and nice.
Yeah? Well, did you like it when we asked you about your favorite exercises and stuff? You got to talk about that?
Yeah.
What do you think was your favorite exercise, like after everything we've done today?
The running.
The running? Oh, you were a good runner. Your knees were pretty high, your hands were pretty high.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you, Caitlin? What did it feel like to have someone listen to you during a game or conversation today? Because Caitlin led a lot of conversations today.
I think it felt good to have people like listen to me and like hear what I have. I think when other people listen to you, it feels good to have maybe like the focus on you, so then you can speak what you need to say.
Yeah, and I want to thank you, Stevie, because you played along with me and stuff, and you did all the exercises that I was doing. So it felt nice that you were doing it with me.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you too. So, last question, Stevie. What is something you noticed about someone else today that made you smile? Anybody from here? What is something you noticed and you're like, wow, this makes me smile?
Like they have good personality.
Yeah, they do. All the people on this team have amazing personalities. Aren't they all like so welcoming?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. I think that too. What about you? Yeah?
All of us are moving to
I'm so sorry. Can I hear you?
London, Ontario.
Oh, you're moving somewhere else?
Yeah.
Are you excited?
I love it. It's miss everybody. I miss all my friends.
You're gonna miss all your friends, right? Me too. If I feel like if I move somewhere else, I'd be really, really anxious because I really like living here.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you?
Huh?
What somebody in our live audience, I also want to ask them what's something about someone else today that made you smile?
I like this man here. He was very calm.
Aman, our co-host Aman.
I remember. He's very shy,
Mm-hmm.
and he teaches other people about responsibility.
Oh wow, that's so sweet. Yeah, Aman teaches a lot of people about responsibility. I think that's a great trait that Aman has, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, guys, we just want to say thank you so, so much for chatting with us and for doing all of the activities with us. We had so much fun with everybody in the audience. And yeah, a lot of people also said that they like dancing as well, Stevie.
Yeah.
So they have that in common with you. Yeah. So we had so, so much fun with all of you guys. And we absolutely cannot wait to see you tomorrow. Right, Stevie?
Yeah.
Yeah. So does everyone want to say bye? The entire team want to say bye to everyone on the show?